Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes. Keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Word. What's up, people? How to do? This is Cosmo Weird. We're up for a couple hours of Havoc progress. With some luck, we'll be able to push through. You may already know me. If you're watching, thank you for watching. If you're new here, this is pretty straightforward gameplay. I'm going into the game's sort of end game mode. No promise of cosmetics. No promise of premium currency. This isn't a seasonal thing. This game mode is a pretty stubborn, ball-crushing type of experience that you do develop a thick skin to, and if you enjoy the game itself, the mechanics, the sound effects, the strategies, the variables, the universe, the immersion, then you might get a little bit of the roleplay aspect of engaging in a intense conflict that often feels like a war of attrition, where you're doing a lot. Some days you move forward, a lot of days you get pushed back. I'm trying to unlock my personal Havoc rank of 40. I've been dancing between the late 20s and early 30s for a long time, and I've decided to put off
Do you seek to prove yourself?
playing other games and enjoying other games and enjoying my backlog and looking forward to new games. I've just been wishlisting shit because I would like to pull this off. I have tried Discord and I've had hit or miss. I've had some really intense teams from Discord bring me all the way to unlocking rank 37. And then for some reason, I made the commitment because I've also had teams that have been hit or miss there. I made the commitment not to depend upon that, because there are actually a lot of teams that can do it without comps and rank 40, and instead just fight the fight with people both at my rank or sometimes at rank 40 to get up there. And I believe that it's possible, and I believe that's going to take time, and I don't know when it'll happen, and it's a little bit frustrating, but I am sort of locked in every time I come in. That's like, for me, I really like this game generally. I like what Fat Shark has done. I wish there was more storytelling. I wish there was, like Warframe, a kind of a service to the customer base by allowing premium currency and cosmetics to be unlocked through in-game play. I wish they did that. I wish they put more energy into like a faster pace of story-driven content unlocks, and I wish there was a third enemy faction. This game is not, as goated out as I would like it to be, but in terms of squad co-op games out there, I think it's pretty polished. I think it's in an elite status. I think it's pretty close to S tier, if not S tier, in terms of what we're looking at. I've enjoyed other squad co-op games. I have a lot of respect for like Deep Rock Galactic and Helldivers, and I see a lot of new squad co-op games in the horror action genre trying to pop up. A lot of them extraction shooters trying to pop up, and I don't see why anyone's gonna bypass Darktide and go to them when we see the natural complications of PvPvE, and we also see less developed worlds trying to compete I think, you know, you could look at a game. I'm not even gonna mention them because I don't want to wish developers bad luck. But if you look at a game that has, you know, a tactical component going against Eldritch horrors, I would say that prior to Darktide kind of taking center stage, I had actually really enjoyed what they did with GTFO because there was a deep sci-fi story built into that game that was very cool. Very cool. But, you know, GTFO's come and gone. Those people have moved on. I think that that game is great. It's still alive to a certain degree. But right now, you know, Warhammer 40K is just cooking. It's just cooking with gas. And I don't see how you can move on from this game with so many awesome classes and so many awesome experiences so far to get into if you're onboarding. That being said, I'm well past that. I'm past 1,600 hours, which is by no means as much as a lot of other folk. People who like this game really like it. And I would say that I probably would have been balancing my time more with Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is cool. It's just got like really obnoxious loading screens. I can't stand Space Marine 2's loading screens. Get me out of the action. I go to sleep. I can't even stand it. This game's time to get into the match is really nice. You know, a lot of people playing, a minute to load in. Loading screen doesn't take long. This shit is just, I don't know how they did it. It's just a lot going on. They load in pretty quick, and I dig it. And I play on PC with a pad, and it's responsive. And so, anyway, enough trying to share love onto the experience, onto the match. That's just my spiel, so you know what you're watching, and why I'm here most nights. And recently, if I haven't been playing this game, I've been exploring Soulframe, which is a really promising look, and I'm happy to get more into that. But usually I like to stay kind of within the genre. Usually I like to do sci-fi and sci-fi, or dystopian, you know, future and dystopian future, or, you know, fantasy, something like that. The genres it kind of throw me off a little bit, and so it's not like I want to stay in the world and do like honestly the right companion to this game to me would be playing like Rogue uh, Rogue Trader, which I haven't finished yet. The CRPG Wildcat game set in the Warhammer 40K universe. So I would like to get back to that, I think, and certainly Dark Heresy, which is the next one that's going to be coming out at some point. But anyway, that's it. Freaking Havoc mode and all the lessons I'm learning on the way, which I won't really commit to right now because I feel like I'll have more credibility to talk about getting through Havoc mode when I'm on the other side of a win, you know. All right.
A soldier serves without hesitation, without...
The blind spreads. Yeah, that's fine.
next assignment is a sanction redactors in
Really,
zone HL 1866. The torrent to some.
Who is this
Main
zealot?
waypoint is Judicial Enforcement Station TN8707. The target can be found within. Approach is to be made through the underhabs. Try to preserve the element of surprise.
All right, let's see here.
What a smell! This air is barely breathable!
At least the heretics won't see you coming.
This maze, yes? Very confusing!
Initial objective. Find and engage Ascender D16.
You will succeed where others would fail.
Haven't you experienced exterminate the heretic? My exterminate! A merciful strike! This way!
I am with you.
To all! Master! Don't let it get close! Stab, Dana!
All required for this war to complete efficiently.
We must be formed with a defense. I am ready to act.
Actions. Corrupted ones attack from all sides. Once first.
You hit like a child!
Maintenance area HL 1866. D16. And in such lamentable condition.
Dispersal shield set.
Behold! The Red Warrior seeks atonement! Stop it! I judge thee! Immortal like this!
Engage sanction absolute on all who would oppose our purpose.
You mean kill them, yes?
Ranger is dead.
No, well, I got my health. Let me just not step in a bad place.
Registered for death.
How did I get hit like that? Well, so much for my health. We're already hurting real bad. Made some bad steps. It's no good. Oh. Oh yeah, fuck it. Gotta lose it.
Transonics active.
Oh, fucking. You're kidding me.
They must
That was my fault. I still have to get goddamn edge.
transonic attack.
Thank you.
Another will see to your duties. The beast of Nurgle rejects annulment.
He cannot guard against... But the sniper! I judged it!
My God. Oh, I pushed.
May each flesh slave you clean!
Proceed to the
Activate Ascender D16. Proceed to upper levels.
To battle, tech warrior.
compensating for
Welcome back.
injury.
We got grenades in this box here.
Trapper death registered.
The Ascender will take some time to arrive. Survival is recommended.
Yeah, definitely.
Ascender D16 deployed. Egress feasible.
Do not stray from our mission objectives.
I follow the word of the beneficent Emperor, not your instructions.
Then you will die in failure.
Martyrdom holds no fear for me.
Move faster. Fight smarter. Can you do that?
One charge.
You are precise, satisfactory.
Oh, okay.
Entering elevated combat state.
Oh, god damn it, dude. Those are pieces of shit.
I failed you.
Push that thing like 3 times. Good job, sorry. Seconds. Hey, high speed up there. Come back.
Is
Or a bit separated from big man. Hold on. There's three charges. Taking one.
It's punishing time.
Congratulations, varlets. You have reached Judicial Enforcement Station TM8707. I never doubted you.
Fight him here. I'd rather fight him on the other side. Yeah, fire is keeping us in here. Get up. I'm finding noisy. Oh, you're kidding me. What the hell was that?
Following a dream sounds like a really bad idea. When it is an ugly dream.
Proceed to Sanctum Rejexis TN8707 to Magistrati Ubiet TN8707.
What's up, Philip? How you doing, man?
One charge left. Go and dig it. Ooh! Oh fuck. He's on me. Oh. Lucky. We're together. We are.
Enemies are entrenched. Scout. Bomber detected. Null ammunition. Resupply required.
Big ammo there. Big ammo. Right here. Y'all need it more than I do.
Varlets, you are on the wrong floor. You need an elevator.
Aegis established. Barrel is unstable. Poxmaster. Poxmaster is no
Barrel, barrel. Rushers.
dispersal shield set. That sniper is to be eradicated.
Crypt key updated. You may proceed aboard the elevator.
Apologize when I see you.
This team is tight. They're handling it.
Oh god!
Nice. Yeah, no, right? Easy. Easy peasy.
I am not displeased.
Alrighty.
The heretics are pushing into Frontside, and I'm thinking we can't be allowing that. You're headed for Enclave and Barros, one of the worst affected areas. There's an old Aegis station on the district edge. Get inside and hold it until I can send in a garrison.
Courage, pilgrims!
Stay alert! If you think you can manage that.
Stay close. Ogren keep you safe.
Alright, keep moving until you reach the Skylink. That's a big bridge to you and me.
Keep us underway. Let's make our mothers proud, yeah?
Yeah. There's a new Ogren personality. I don't know why they did that.
It's my favorite build. High scum build.
It's really bad against corruption.
That's just all the stuff that high scum does well in one. It's so good. I love it. Yeah, that's Raiders. Drops, drops.
I hope the inhabitants got nice strong dogs on their side.
Yeah, I did not see that pressure. Oh fuck, okay. You don't want us to pick you up now?
Skyllink's in isolation conflict. But you can handle that. I've got faith in you.
They're both together, they're both together, both together. Good job.
Barricade station!
Such real grin.
Of course! You like?
I'm up for pickup whenever you guys are ready.
Very large. Lock and
Thank you.
Find some power cells. Get out first.
Big ammo. Out of ammo.
I know many. Why don't you let me pick a good one for you? Out! Stands only the best!
Eradicate that gonna eradicate.
Time for a game changer!
He is the longing.
Rifles down! Flames fire everyone! Double that range! Who's that? Lots of ammo! Fire is ended, Tuxlader! Ammo!
Big ammo.
Time for a game changer!
What was it?
Blowing them up! Many enemies getting killed! Well done! Another
down. She wants me. Good. For what? Holy fuck. Very nice. Shit. I got you. I don't. On the next forest, we're gonna move out. We're gonna find a better spot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna chorus in just a minute. Six seconds so forward, 6 seconds. Just keeps clogging up.
instructions of the Corpse Guard.
Sorry, guys.
What is it?
Alrighty. Okay. You're back. Take a leak. The gas is worse than the blight. It causes a lot of confusion, but I think the blight is precarious. Be right back.
We've had reports of heretics up in Froneside. I want them evicted. Got it? Once Masosi's dropped you off, you'll be heading into Enclave and Barros. You're to get the Aegis station back in our hands. Gives us a base of operations, even if we can't hold it forever.
So ordered, so tidy. Maybe I stay.
Enough, Yank. Let's get to business.
I do hope this ends well.
All right, keep moving until you reach the
Okay.
sky. That's a big bridge to you and me.
Onwards, for the glory of the machine gods,
For the Emperor!
for the Imperium.
How the hell am I hungry?
Agreed.
Don't take that chance.
So many twisty, turny, twisty turns. And stairs too. I'm bound to get lost.
Looks like everyone left in a hurry, yes?
My beloved says they're probably all right.
What the fuck?
Ranger death.
Well, yeah, we lost the mojo. That is just how it is. Had the mojo, lost the mojo. And I will take responsibility for that, because when we had the team, I jumped out, and I think I jumped out because I wanted to push the line of scrimmage further, but I should have been more careful when I did that.
Are you ready to serve?
Let's see.
Make it fast.
Perhaps it will wait.
What we got here? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't usually slow down because I don't have like an abundance of people that are like logged in and ready to go. But if I'm ever in between, I'm not staying on too long. Also, what time is it? 12:30? Yeah, I can't. But if I'm on and I'm like just setting up, or I'm in between games, you know, somebody from the chat is live and ready to go, I'll toss the invite. I just don't like waiting around, that's all.
It's a seedy old place,
You know.
so I reckon you'll feel at home. Never been much of a looker or
This is kind of like a mindless process. I just kind of like pick the first 4 people that are within range of my rank or higher, and then let's go. And I like, yeah, just kind of making sure that I'm spending my time in action, otherwise I get sleepy. It's probably my last game though. I wanted to be on earlier, but I had chores.
Speaking of, let's see if this box hacker works.
I trust your silence means that our Skyfire defenses have destroyed that Valkyrie.
Tracking station's lost that, sir. They're attempting to reacquire. Sweeter than music, that. Means you've got a free hand. Don't waste it.
Finding protocols insufficient.
No time to go around. Make a halt.
Dual charge in position!
That got their attention. Find those damn cipher cuts.
We have a Morning Star strike team at the refectory barracks. Found everyone in the area.
Understood, sir.
Ron, you want to take this health over here?
You really do have a fascinating mind. Not that I'm frying, you understand.
We have no secrets.
That sounds like a trap. Is it a trap?
If it is, we are not aware of it.
Definitely don't get the Decipher.
I don't think it's there now.
Squad leads are reporting persistent comms failure, sir. They're finding it hard to coordinate the surge. Sounds like you're free and clear, for the most part. Head for the brewery.
Oh man, that was a failure. We are deranked. So much work. We'll try it again. to go out on a high note, but I can't. That's it. Yo, we gotta get one more shot. That's it. That's it. I gotta be like this, man.
You're heading down into HL 7004, known as the Carnival in the local lingo. If you can't buy something there, it ain't for sale. It ain't a reputable area, but it's worse now the Mobians have taken over. The Mobians are running stims out of the amphitheatre. Might just be a sideline, might be related to the Blight. Only way to know for sure is to grab some for analysis.
Let's do this quiet, or as quiet as you lot can manage. No need to wake the district. Adron's managed to breach the boxer race, so maybe we...
Where's that course update? Where's the Valkyrie?
Her fate's unknown, sir. I've asked for confirmation.
Sweeter than music, that. Means you've got a free hand. Don't waste it. Make your own door. Come on, move it.
Setting the charge!
All right, all right, all right.
I want all response teams sent to the barracks at once.
Copy that.
screwed out of the darkness.
Hey! Don't you go pinching all the ammo!
Sorry. So many people in Warhammer now. It's confused. Cannot remember names.
Scab bomber.
Could you remember any of the names before?
No, could not. So
Take it, toxic.
should not worry. Yes. Heyman is dead.
Robert didn't get away clean!
Nothing to tell, sir. With bodies on the ground, I've had to pull off citizens out of the rocket. Then come closer.
You like?
Oh, we made friends!
They do sound angry.
Three deep, Lucas!
Beloved, shield us!
Your tally is impressive, Unprecedented.
Drop that sniper!
That's fantastic.
Guilty stop!
Unexpected.
Time for a game changer!
There's a tree. Hurt. Yes, beloved, I can see that bomber, thank you.
It is dead.
Found you. Oh, beloved, have you forsaken me?
Hey, she's out the
Monsters that
None of it's
destroy.
real, you know.
Moving to
Sounds like a pop!
destroy.
Kill the launch!
Scab bomber.
Kill
That's a funny interaction between the second and the Skitari about having one arm longer than the other. What's up? What's up, Francois? I pushed to rank 30, and then I got pushed back to 29, and now I'm with this group fighting this 31, but I'm not gonna, maybe I'll get back to 30. It was just fighting to stay in the 30s. Yeah, you saw that, right? Yeah. Well, this game got some moves I like to pull.
shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. No, no. This is one of my tanking builds. I'm just hanging back because I don't want to get trapped again. I have low health. I rarely use it because there's rarely other double supports on the team. Could not retreat. How's he pushing in that? Got stuck on the wall. He said, I tried to push it. How you gonna push the wall of shit and fire? I mean, we all do silly things, but that did not seem like a push moment. It seemed like a retreat moment. Alright, you know what? I feel like I'm back where I started. I literally am back where I started. Advance or fall. You can't advance. You can't advance. You're advancing into a blender. It was up to your desk. Bombers are irritating. Yeah. No, look. There are a lot of good players. And I feel like, let me see. There's shit coming from different angles. So I think somebody went down and it happened so quick. Cat's acting up. She's acting weird. What I notice is that, and I think it's bad habits from a lot of other modes that are hard to train. You can usually tell. Hold on a second. My cat's acting up. I don't know what she's doing.
You have been a long time from Armageddon, Sergeant.
Have I? To be honest, I can't say that I've noticed.
Surely you yearn to be part of a true military command rather than whatever this is.
You making me an offer, Mom?
Not as yet. But we shall see.
The issue is, what is she doing? Okay, I'm back. What it is that you get, if you can sustain an offense, you're gonna max out. You're gonna re-up your toughness. If you're attacking, you're gonna re-up your toughness. And for people that know how to bounce from target to target, slide, block, dodge, and continue the assault, they can feel like there's a momentum. The problem is not that you can't do that. The problem is that the game times the things that will happen to you in double and triplicate to bypass your ability to keep up with your toughness topping out, so you're attacking here, you're getting attacked, you're attacking here, you're bouncing off, you feel invincible until a combination of things, like you want to dodge this way, then dodge that way, you're for a second out of dodges, and that's when a trap burnet comes through enemies. You didn't even hear it because you were busy, pushing up Poxburster away or some shit like that, or sniper fire is hidden in a crusher pile. And so the only thing that you can do to counter that is to reorient the enemies so that they're actually bouncing between you and your team. That's the only counter. If I dodge one way and then the other way, but I gotta turn and deal with third thing that's trying to get at me. I have 3 mutants chasing me, and I've dodged once, twice, moved out of the way, barely dodged the other. If I turn around to throw a rock at one, chances are the first mutant's already running back at me. My only real help to make sure I'm not being just bounced around is, a hive scum with a double dagger running in for an overhead, to stop them. That's it. And I think that I hate to put it this way, but I think that they're like Call of Duty players, which is weird to think of, like in Havoc rank 30. But you combine them with very strong push forward builds, like a Zealot or I want to say an Arbites, right? Where these guys, these classes, do have like above standard clutch potential. They have a lot of tools that let them get through crazy shit, and they're slippery. But then it's just like razor's edge, because the game is still gonna, you know, pressure them, and they have to use all their tricks plus deep map knowledge. They have to know what natural obstructions they can jump over to force pathing, give them space, and they have to know what to kite around, and they have to be careful at forks in the road, you know, even obstructions that don't let them see what's around the corner, both left and right, because the enemy likes to split up and take up spots around you, and that includes incoming disablers, you know. So then you hoping that these, you know, slippery executors, you know, these guys that are on the run have like a wide field of view, because they got to be able to catch that shit coming from the flank. But then that distorts your whole image. You can't see exactly how far stuff is away, and the far stuff looks really tiny and whatever. It's a big issue. That's if you're alone. If you're out doing that by yourself while, you know, your team is up, instead of taking advantage of their chaos and moving in between your team to clear the area, so that, let's say, a big thing that I'm starting to pay attention to is, especially if I'm on melee offense and I have a temptation to do that same thing. If I see a psyker, for example, that's brought crowd control, I get in front of that psyker. You know, there are situations where I'm like the only one. I'm the one running. The psyker is locked in melee. They cannot open up crowd control. They can't do anything, and they need help, and they're by themselves. You know. Now, obviously, I'm there. I'm the team, so if I see it, that's one of the things I'm going to do. But also, it's like, you should be rallying to set up a tank and spank maneuver, which is you position yourself to bottleneck the enemy, or around a very small area where you know, whoever is grabbing aggro can actually kite around an obstruction, and then immediately your team can kind of flank or something. I find it weird when I taunt and enemies in a wide radius are all, you know, they all got that red head and they're all coming in my direction. And for some reason, there are still fights happening in like the satellite around me. So it was people that were engaging combat somehow outside of the reach of my taunt. And they're I guess they're not trained to hear the taunt. So, you know, even though I make a stomp and my character sells some shit, you know, it's easy for that stuff to just go into the background. You don't really know that your ogre was taunted. But you see all the red heads and you're like, okay, those guys, those are free hits. Those guys are not looking at you. And it's just like if you see a psyker doing like zapping like a whole mob for a long period of time, there's a temptation to for some reason think, oh, they got this, I'll just go somewhere else. That is staggering. That will kill the enemies, but it's not going to kill them fast. That psyker has to maintain that output and is hoping that somebody will mop them up, because those are easy targets. Same with the redheads chasing an ogre who's taunted. Those are easy targets. Stay close and take advantage, because while all that stuff is taunted, stuff is not focusing on you. And depending on how the ogre is built, well, there's a way to build offensively. If you're built defensively, you're getting your taunt back pretty quickly. So the ogre is always directing the flow of traffic, and that should allow the team to, and, you know, every time he's like up front shield bashing stuff, all of those also, they're getting taunted. They're focusing solely on him. So that's like an opportunity to go ham, kind of relax your defense and just open up offense if you are in coherency, you know. And I think that's the issue. It's like there are a lot of things like that where I'll see teams that are falling apart, and it's because they're not anticipating. Maybe they are, I don't know, but some players will act like they're not anticipating what the other teammate is going to do, unless it's something obvious like a bubble. It's very visible. They could, you know, and then even still,
There are many cases where the bubble goes up, and instead of fighting to stay in the bubble, we get pushed out of the bubble. The bubble's crazy. The bubble, you know, with even just a minor bit of confidence, the bubble does not the bubble supports your toughness regen really good, and you can hang in that bubble with just like basic combat proficiency. Would you play say the Ogryn in those situations? In those situations, well, I'm sticking with the Ogryn because I don't want to split my focus. You know, I got to be at least one constant. I don't want to be constantly. Like if you, I feel like I've leveled everything up to 30, and I've enjoyed everything, and I have multiple builds for all my classes, but I feel like I needed one constant if I was going to do Havoc, so that I was not going to get too lost in the theoretical sauce, you know, thinking about how to fix the situation. I just want to be really good Ogryn, and then, you know, run into a team that's feels very complimentary. But I like all the classes. It's very hard to pick. I was thinking recently that if I wanted to like if I wasn't chasing Havoc and I was just doing like weeklies, I would rotate, you know, between all the classes, and then amongst those classes rotate builds just to keep it fresh, and that would be fine for me. Just do orc quick plays, or just try to get like 140 rank done each week, and, you know, just to keep that reward coming in. I'd be fine with that. But I would say that right now, I think besides Ogryn, the class that I'm most interested in, because they feel more fun to me than they feel pretty fun. Like they're all the classes are fun, but I don't know. It's just a preference thing, and for no particular reason. I think I like the Hive Scum, and I like their kit. I think they're kind of silly, but like really strong. And there's something about I don't know. I don't know. I think it's something. I don't know. There's something that was written into their characters, into their lines and like vibe, and that I like. And I'm only like a so-so Mad Max fan, you know. I've never played Rage. I actually don't know why I think I played was it Hired Gun? There was a Hive Ganger sorta, where I mean it is from Warhammer 40k, but they don't actually say Warhammer 40k. It's a 40k game, but they separated the Hive Ganger archetype from 40k for some reason. Like they must have like lost licensing rights at the last second or something. But Hired Gun, down to the weapons and a lot of the background lore, specifically is a 40k game, and it's just an interesting thing. I gotta look up the history of that game. Have it? No, I think I 50. I think I did half of it because I was just going for whatever the unlock was, like a helmet or something. I was just going for a cosmetic. So, you know, but I mean, if I can do Havoc 40, I'll get there. It's just, you know, you have nights where you put in a good effort, and we did get a good game early. Hired Gun, you play an Inquisitor? Hired Gun, is it an Inquisitor? No. You play as like a bounty hunter, don't you? I mean, that's literally what you are. You're Hired Gun. You're like a bounty hunter. You're taking on a mission to go after the gangers and stuff like that. And they don't really give you in the game a lot of lore that explains anything, you know, big scale about like 40k the Imperium. Very light touches. How you know it's a 40k game is because you get like bolters.
You know, you get 40k weaponry in that game, and generally speaking, the Hive Ganger, I think, or the Hive stuff, I think at one point must have been its own tabletop. I really got to find out why it's not marketed as a 40k game, or like why it lost that ability to do that. But
The Emperor may not be watching, but Grendel is.
for some reason, when I think of there you go. Yes, Necromunda. Yeah. I mean, and it's like different factions giving you that. I don't think it's an Inquisitor. There's a known Inquisitor in Space Marine 1. You know, that gets corrupted, and you got to deal with that. Yeah. I have a playthrough. I have not beaten it. It's a long game, and I let it go for a while, and then I got back into it briefly not long ago, and I relearned the game, and I was like, I'm having fun. Then I got distracted by something, and now I forgot it again. It's a long game, and it's not so long that, like, I played my first run of Elden Ring was 299 hours to complete it. You know, like, that's not a problem. But in the last recent years, because I'm a new father, I've picked up and had to put down several RPGs, including my first run of The Witcher 3. I had to put that down. God, what else? Crimson Desert, I had to put it down. Even games like Armored Core, I had to put down. They named Eisenhorn. I don't remember that. Maybe they did. I didn't finish Necromunda. You know. But yeah, I generally like 40k games. I have Space Marine 2, love Space Marine 1. We'll be trying to play Dark Heresy, the Inquisitor game that's coming out from Alcat. When Skitarii class came out, there was a really nice bundle for Mechanicus 1 and 2, which are strategy games that I haven't played, but they're in my backlog. I got into 40k back when the original RTS Dawn of War came out, and now Dawn of War 4 is about to drop. That's cool. Total War, that franchise, is getting a 40k game out, which I may or may not get a chance to play. But yeah, generally speaking, this universe is very rich and well developed, and I've read about maybe the first 15 or 20 novels of the Dark Heresy. I don't even know what you call it, saga, I guess. That's one of the ways to get into Warhammer 40k, and through the Black Library. Black Library is a digital bookstore, that is based in the UK, and they have obviously all of their omnibuses, all of their novels that were built for 40k over the years, and you can buy directly from them, and they'll ship you the books. This way you don't have to worry about whether or not Barnes & Nobles is carrying it or something, or Amazon even. They have everything, and they have it in order. But there's at least 3 major points to enter the 40k universe, and it's through Horus Rising, which is the first book of the civil war between the Space Marines. There's Eisenhorn, which is the first omnibus of like a 9-book saga. I don't know if the last book's out yet, but Eisenhorn Ravenor, the Bequin omnibus, that'll take you through the path of understanding the Inquisition, understanding 40k through the Inquisition's path. And then there's Gonskos of founding, I think. And that takes you on a pretty long, also, book series that brings you through the military, through the Astra Militarum. So, those are like 3. I mean, really, you could start anywhere. You could start at any of the Space Marine omnibuses separately. I mean, eventually you'll learn, you'll get around to learning everything else. But if you want like a structured, compelling narrative to bring you in, and that will sort of broad. Because after I was in the middle of reading Force Rising, I got so interested in various Space Marine chapters that I found their specific omnibus, and I read them, read a whole bunch. It's good. It's good sci-fi. That shit was hot for decades, right next to the Star Wars Extended Universe books, which unfortunately got decanonized when the last trilogy came out, and then such a fucking shame. I don't know why they did that. Like, they should have never done that. I met people who were like diehard Star Wars Extended Universe novels. They should have just pulled from there and kept the vibe. They were like really, they had developed a really affectionate fan base, and they should have never betrayed that universe. They should have had like a central canon company, sort of like how 40K has a black library, and make sure that the lore nerds are paid to provide ammunition for Hollywood and whomever to make new Star Wars story respecting the extended universe, and lining it up to make it fit as much as possible. Anyway, I digress. Holding my it's not that I'm not a it's like this. Everyone from like George Lucas to Mark Hamill, to like, I think even like Harrison Ford, if I'm not mistaken, and just a lot of big time fans. And for me, who was just trying to enjoy it at face value, and as not someone who had taken the deep dive, I know I kind of got spoiled by the criticisms, where I went from thinking, well, okay, this is okay. Like, I remember being impressed as a kid by the original trilogy. I remember being sort of thrown off a little bit by Anakin's story. I didn't see Hayden Christensen as a good, proto.
Excellent. I am on my way.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid the system's still down. The interrogator
When I thought of Darth Vader, I thought of
What kind of a war are you prosecuting?
James Earl Jones. Not that Darth Vader had to be like a black dude. It's just, I didn't see Hayden Christensen becoming Vader. Like, it was kind of weird to me. But what made it work was watching the animated series Clone Wars. That was really good, and that helped me fit into George Lucas's prequel universe a little bit more. And so it was fine. There was an N64 game called Shadow of the Empire, Star Wars game on the N64. I remember being a big fan. I used the music; it was great. When we get around to the first movie of the recent trilogy, I thought they kind of pulled it off. But then I feel like Kylo Ren was squandered, and I feel like they ignored a lot of progress that was done in Clone Wars, and it was at a time when they were kind of confused even what they wanted to do with Rey. Like, there was a lot of speculation about her background, and I'm not sure if even the writers knew. I don't know exactly the story. I just know that when it was revealed, I forget what I don't even remember what it was. But whatever her background was, ultimately, who she was descended from, if she was descended from anybody, it ended up being like, I think it ended up being like as like of a letdown as finding out that the Force was a product of midichlorians or whatever it was that was talked about by Qui-Gon Jinn back in the prequel, that then no one talked about ever again. So so guys playing Road Trader back in 19 had, oh, I see, the tabletop. I wonder how you like the Owl Cat CRPG that they put out. Man, I thought it was good. It was good. Still gotta finish it. I slowed down when I was having, I almost got like soft locked in the game. When you're traveling through the star map in Rogue Trader, you earn fuel and for jumps, for warps. And there are certain sections of the map that when you jump, you're like in an isolated pocket of connected highways between points of interest, planets or systems or whatever. And if you end up in one of those bubbles and you don't get a random event that gives you that fuel, and it's random if you even get the fuel, you could find yourself unable to leave a certain part of the star chart. And there was a point where I was getting the fuel, but I was starting to feel risky. And you know how in old school JRPGs, if you're traveling in the bigger world, like Final Fantasy VII, if you're traveling in the bigger world, you'll just get like a random battle after walking a little bit. And after a while, it starts to get old. So there is that in the game, and I wish they had changed that a little bit, because it kind of ruined my immersions. You know, I didn't find it like as immersive. The ship battles are actually kind of fun, but just I was like, ugh, I just want to progress. You know. Anyway, but I gotta go back to it. I gotta go back and finish it. I would like to beat Rogue Trader before Dark Heresy comes out, if at all possible. I could just make progress in this damn game. Anyway, I've stayed up a lot longer than I intended, and even though I started late, but yeah, I'm like at least a half hour over. I don't want to be at this hour. At this hour, I don't want to be later than like 2 hours in, because I'm trying to get my brain normalized, and yeah, just try to preserve my health. Plus, I'm trying to like do exercise in the mornings. I'm trying to start running. I may get a job. And it's with the city, and it might require like a physical exam. And I'm 43, and my endurance is not enduring, so I have to start running and or walking, and then running. I don't know, something. So running until I have to walk. And we get to the corner and slow down for like 2 blocks, and then I'll trot to the next corner. But I gotta work it up. I got like a month or two to try to get there. So let me get out of here, and thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. You guys take care of yourselves. Good luck in your games, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. All right, peace out.